The Cafe at the End of the Street. Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Maya stood in front of the old building and took a deep breath. The paint on the walls was faded and cracked. The windows were covered in dust. But she could see something special here, something that others couldn't see. "This is it," she whispered to herself. "This is where I'll start my new life." 3 months ago, Maya had lost her job at a big company in the city. At first, she was devastated. She had worked there for 5 years, but her grandmother had always told her, sometimes losing something is the first step to finding something better. Maya had saved money over the years. Instead of looking for another office job, she decided to follow her dream. She would open a cafe. The building was at the end of Maple Street in a quiet neighborhood. The rent was affordable, and Maya liked the peaceful atmosphere. She pushed open the heavy door. It creaked loudly. Inside, everything was covered in dust. There were old tables, broken chairs, and spider webs everywhere. Most people would have walked away, but Maya smiled. She knew what this place could become. Chapter 2. Hard Work and Hope. Maya worked every day for 3 weeks. Her best friend, Lucas, came to help. They cleaned, repaired furniture, and painted the walls a warm cream color. Maya chose soft green curtains and found beautiful, old wooden tables at a second-hand market. The hardest part was learning to use the commercial coffee machine. Maya practiced for hours. She burned herself twice with steam, but she didn't give up. "Perfect espresso takes practice," she told herself. She also created special recipes. Her chocolate croissants had cardamom. Her lemon tarts included fresh lavender. Lucas tasted everything. "These are incredible," he said. "People will love them." Finally, opening day arrived. Maya woke up at 4 a.m., too excited to sleep. She prepared everything carefully. The pastries looked beautiful. The coffee machine was ready. Soft music played in the background. But when she opened the doors at 7 a.m., nobody came. She waited. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Still nobody. At 9:30, an elderly man walked in. He had white hair and kind eyes. "Good morning," Maya said. "Welcome to Maple Cafe. What can I get for you?" "Just black coffee, please," the man said softly. Maya made the coffee with extra care. She also gave him a chocolate croissant. "The croissant is free," she said. "It's opening day." The man looked surprised. "That's very kind." He sat by the window and ate slowly. When he finished, he returned to the counter. "This was excellent," he said. "The best croissant I've had in years. I'll come back tomorrow." "Thank you so much," Maya said, feeling relieved and happy. His name was Mr. Chen, and he kept his promise. He came back the next day and every day after that. Chapter 3. A community grows. Slowly, more customers discovered the cafe. There was Mrs. Rodriguez, a busy mother who came every morning for cappuccino. There was James, a young writer who worked on his novel in the corner. There was Sophie, a college student who studied there every afternoon. Maya learned everyone's names and remembered their orders. But she noticed something sad. People rarely talked to each other. They came in, ordered, and left. The cafe was filling up, but it felt lonely. One rainy afternoon, Mr. Chen came in looking very sad. "Are you okay?" Maya asked gently. He sighed. "Today is my wife's birthday. She died 2 years ago. This day is always difficult." Maya sat down with him. "Tell me about her," she said. Mr. Chen's eyes brightened. He talked about meeting his wife 50 years ago, traveling the world together, and her amazing cooking. As he spoke, he seemed happier. James looked up from his laptop. "My grandmother also made wonderful food. I miss her every day." Sophie closed her book. "My grandfather taught me to cook. It's one of my favorite memories." Suddenly, everyone in the cafe was talking. They shared stories about their loved ones and their lives. The cafe felt warm and alive. That gave Maya an idea. Chapter 4. The Community Board. Maya installed a large board on the wall and called it the Community Board. The sign said, "Share your thoughts, needs, or offers. Let's help each other." At first, people were shy. But then Mr. Chen posted, "I can repair bicycles. Free service for anyone who needs it." Sophie added, "I can tutor students in math." James wrote, "Looking for people to join a book club." Mrs. Rodriguez posted, "I make traditional Mexican food. If you're alone on holidays, join my family for dinner." The board filled quickly. People offered help, asked questions, and made friends. The cafe became the heart of the neighborhood. Maya started organizing events. Every Friday, local musicians played music. On Sundays, people practiced speaking different languages together. Once a month, everyone brought food for a community dinner. The cafe was always full of life, laughter, and friendship. Chapter 5. A Crisis. Not everything was easy. One month, the coffee machine broke completely. The repair was expensive, and Maya's savings were almost gone. She couldn't sleep, worried about paying bills. When customers heard about the problem, they wanted to help. Mr. Chen organized a fundraiser. James wrote about the cafe for the local newspaper. Sophie created a social media campaign. Within 1 week, the community raised enough money to fix the machine and pay Maya's rent for 2 months. "I can't accept this," Maya said, crying. "It's too much." "You've given us so much," Mrs. Rodriguez said. "You've given us a place where we belong. Let us help you." Maya realized something important. She wasn't just building a cafe. She was building a family. Chapter 6. 1 year later. On the cafe's first anniversary, Maya organized a celebration. The cafe was decorated with lights and flowers. All the regular customers came with their families and friends. Lucas gave a speech. "A year ago, I thought Maya was crazy, but she was right. She created something beautiful." Mr. Chen stood up. "Before this cafe, I was alone and invisible. But Maya saw me. She cared. And she created a place where we all see each other." Everyone clapped and cheered. That evening, after everyone left, Maya looked around. The cafe was perfect, not because of the furniture or decoration, but because of the friendships and love in every corner. She remembered the day she first walked into this dusty old building. She had been scared and uncertain, but her grandmother had been right. Losing her job was the first step to finding something better. Maya hadn't just found a business. She had found her purpose, her community, and her home. Epilogue, passing it forward. 2 years later, something wonderful happened. Inspired by Maya, other people started businesses. James opened a bookstore next door. Sophie started a tutoring center. Mr. Chen turned his garage into a bicycle repair shop where he taught children. The end of Maple Street had become a vibrant, friendly neighborhood where people helped each other. One morning, a nervous young woman walked into the cafe. "Can I help you?" Maya asked. "I just lost my job," the woman said quietly. "I want to start my own business, but I'm scared. A friend said I should talk to you." Maya smiled. She made 2 cups of coffee and sat down. "Let me tell you a story," Maya began. "It starts with an old building at the end of a street." As Maya shared her story, she understood something. Success isn't about money or fame. Success is about the lives you touch, the hope you inspire, and the love you share. The cafe had taught her that, and the story continues, one cup of coffee at a time.